We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The Department of Health recorded 142 new infections of COVID-19 as of Sunday. The latest DOH data showed the number of active cases slightly dropped to 9,182 from 9,188. Recovery stood at 4,321,000, while 13 new deaths were reported, bringing the total fatalities to 66,021. Metro Manila recorded the highest number of cases per region with 448, followed by Calabarzon with 202, Davao Region with 181, Western Visayas with 97, and Central Luzon with 70. Davao del Sur had the highest tally among provinces and cities with 136 cases, followed by Manila, Rizal, Quezon City, and Cavite. The cumulative positivity rate stood at 13.6%. Meanwhile, about 166 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines were administered as of February 12. After several rollbacks, fuel prices are expected to increase on Tuesday, February 21. Oil companies announced a 90 centavo per liter increase in the price of gasoline and 1 peso and 5 centavos per liter of diesel. Meanwhile, kerosene prices will go up by 25 centavos per liter. Earlier, the Department of Energy said oil prices are expected to increase this week. Several factors affecting fuel prices include Russia's plan to cut their crude production, as well as the International Energy Agency's prediction that the world oil demand will rise by 2 million barrels per day in 2023. It also cited the increase in the demand of China as a result of the lifting of their zero-COVID policy. North Korea said it might be compelled to turn the Pacific into a firing range should military drills perceived as threats remain pursued in the area. The North Korea made the statement following its claim of 2 launches using 600mm multiple rocket launchers into the Sea of Japan. Sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, Kim Yo-jong, warned that Pyongyang would continue to take equivalent countermeasures depending on the course of action of the United States. The joint aircraft exercises between Korea and the United States, however, was said to be done following no-course firing of intercontinental ballistic missile in Japan's west coast. Meanwhile, the United States and South Korea are planning drills in Washington on February 22nd, called the Deterrence Strategy Committee Tabletop Exercise. This will be attended by important defense policymakers from both countries. Last week, North Korea condemned the planned joint military drills, warning that they would face unprecedentedly persistent and forceful counteractions. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, or NDRRMC, through the Office of Civil Defense, is inviting the public to participate in the upcoming National Simultaneous Earthquake Drill. The National Simultaneous Earthquake Drill, or NSED, is a quarterly exercise organized by the Office of Civil Defense to raise public awareness and readiness for earthquakes. It also intends to improve local government units' readiness in the event of severe ground shaking and associated secondary dangers such as fire, tsunami, and liquefaction. This nationwide activity was first conceived during the Arroyo administration in the aftermath of the devastating earthquake in Yogyakarta, Indonesia on May 27, 2006. The upcoming earthquake drill will be held on the 9th of March. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head onto the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Presidential Communications Office and on Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change. Good afternoon.